Hello students. So we have learned about the formulas of square, triangle, circle, rectangle, etc. Now we will learn the formula of area of trapezium. So trapezium is a quadrilateral which has two sides parallel to each other. If this is the quadrilateral, okay, and we name as A, B, C and D. So these sides AB and DC are parallel to each other. Alright, only this property a trapezium have. Okay, so area of trapezium is equal to half sum of parallel sides multiply height. So what is height here? If I draw a dotted line which fall on the base of the trapezium perpendicularly, that will be height of the trapezium. Alright, so this is the height of the trapezium. So this is the formula. It can also be written as half A plus B into height. So AB is, this is A and this is B. That means side A and side B, sum of the parallel sides. Alright, so this is the formula for the area of trapezium. Okay, now if the area of rhombus is asked, so what will be the area of the rhombus? This is the diagram of rhombus. Right? Rhombus is just the square. Okay, so this is rhombus A, B, C and D. So what will be the area of the rhombus? Area of rhombus is 1 by 2 D1 multiply D2. Now here what is D1 and D2? D1 is the first diagonal and D2 is the second diagonal. Alright, if we multiply two diagonals and divide it by 2, then we will get the area of the rhombus. Alright, now if we are not given that it is a rectangle, triangle, trapezium, rhombus or any of the information is given about the quadrilateral, what we will do, how we will find out the area. So there is a general formula for the quadrilateral to find out the area. So general formula of area of quadrilateral is, suppose this is the quadrilateral. Okay, this is not a trapezium, not a rectangle, not a square, not even rhombus. So how we will find out the area? We will find out the area of this rhombus. Suppose this is the name of the quadrilateral. So how we will find out? We will divide it into two parts by the diagonal. So this is the diagonal, and if I draw a perpendicular on it and a perpendicular from here, that will be the height. This diagonal has divided this quadrilateral into two parts, into two triangles, that is RQP and PSR, right? So if I find out the area of this triangle and this triangle, and add up both, I will get the area of this quadrilateral, right? So for finding the area of the triangle, I need to have this height. All right. So we can find out the area now. So area will be half D. D is what? D is the diagonal multiply height 1. Suppose this is height 1 and this is height 2 plus height 2. Okay. We can find out the area of any quadrilateral or any polygon with this division formula. How? Suppose I have given with this polygon and I don't know about the shape. Okay, so how we will find out? We will divide this into the triangle. Suppose I got some of the two triangles and one rectangle. So if I find out this area and this area and add up all these, I will get the area of this whole polygon. Alright. So this is how you can find out the area of any polygon you are given with. Okay. Let's do exercise 11.2, which is based on the area of trapezium, special quadrilateral like rhombus and parallelogram, and the general quadrilateral. Okay. Let's do question number. If I talk about the question number 1, this is, in this question you just have to put the formula of trapezium, area of trapezium. Question number 2, same. Question number 3, same. Let's do question number 4. So question number 4 is, the diagonal of a quadrilateral shape is given to you, 24 meter, and the perpendicular dropped on it from the remaining opposite vertices are 8 meter and 13 meter. Okay, so a diagram is given like this, and this diagonal is given as 24 centimeter and the 24 meter, and these heights are 8 and 13 meter, right, respectively. So first of all we need to name this quadrilateral A, B, C and D. Okay. Now find the area of the field. So we have done that. If this is given, this type of thing is given, we can apply the general formula for the quadrilateral. What is the general formula for the quadrilateral? Area of quadrilateral is equal to half D H1 plus H2. Now put all these values 1 by 2. What is the diagonal? This is 24. Height 1 is 13. Height 2 is 8. Alright. Now on solving I will get 12 multiply, this is 21. Okay. 13 plus 8 will be 21. Okay. Now multiplying I will get 12 ones are 12, carry 1, 12 2s are 24, 24 and 25. So this will be the area of this field. Okay. Let's do question number 5. So question number 5 is, the diagonal of a rhombus are 7.5 and 12.5. Find its area. So simply you just have to put the formula. A rhombus is given and the diagonals are given. Diagonal are 7.5 and 12. These are centimeter. right? Okay, so area of rhombus is equal to 1 by 2 d1 multiply d2, right? So on putting the values, we will get 12 multiply 7.5, this is 7.5. 6 5 are 30, 3 carry, 6 7 ja 42, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, so answer will be 45 meter square. That is the area of the rhombus. Let's do question number. Okay, let's do question number 11, which seems to be difficult, but it is very easy. Okay, so one frame is given to you. Okay, this is the frame, this is the outer side, and this is the inner side, and all these are connected with a line segment. Okay, so this is 20 centimeter, this is 16 centimeter, this hole is 24 centimeter, and this hole is 28 centimeter, right? All this is given to you. Let's read the question. Diagram of the adjacent picture frame has outer dimension 24 into 28. So outer dimension is given as 24 centimeter and 28 centimeter. Okay. And the inner dimension as 16 centimeter and 20 centimeter. So inner dimensions are given as 16 centimeter and 20 centimeter. Find the area of each section of frame if the width of each section is same. Okay. So if we join these, what it forms? This is forming a trapezium, right? But for the trapezium, we need to find out the height also. So we should know this height also. Now, if we observe this figure, this is 24 and this is 16, right? That means this plus this will be 8, and the question has said that each margin is equal, right? That means the margin is equal to 4 centimeter. Okay. Now, if we apply the formula of trapezium, as we get the height of this is 4 centimeter. Okay, so area of trapezium. What will be the area of the trapezium? Why we are doing like this? Because question has asked about the each section. It has not asked about this area. If the area of this part will be asked, then we will just calculate the area of the outer part and the inner part and subtract them. But we need to find out the area of each section. That is why we are calculating area of trapezium, right? So area of trapezium is half sum of parallel sides multiply height, right? Now on putting the values, half, what is the sum? This is 16, this is 24. 16 plus 24 multiply, what is the height? That is 4. On solving, we will get 40 multiply 2, that is 80 centimeter square. The area of this part, okay, area of this part is 80 centimeter. We can mark it as number 1. Let's find out number 2. Same, on applying the formula we will get what is the length of this part. This is 20 plus this part is 28 and the height is 4 again, right? So we will get 48 multiplied 2, that is 96 centimeter square. So this area has 96 centimeter square, this area will also be 96 centimeter square, this is 80 centimeter square and this will also be 80 centimeter square. Alright, rest of the questions are same and you can do them easily.